Hey, you tourists, it's your boy Domination. I'm back again. Again, the all place, 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 all place. Go get it. Oh, place go get it. Oh, place go get it. Oh, place go get it. It's right back in the basic. Chuck of the deuces, how we do Texas, baby, man. I dug us back. You know what it is, know what it is, know what it is, know what it is, know what it is. Real man rise up, fake man rise down. Real women rise up, fake women rise down. That's what I'm trying to get at. And today's topic we're going to talk about is gangster life, man. This whole gangster lifestyle, gangster life. I really want to talk about this, man, for a very long time. Let me tell you something. You know how people, if you ask kids what they want to be when they grow up, any boy and girl by the age of 6 or 7, or maybe 4 or 5, probably preschool and kindergarten to elementary school. If you ask these kids, you know what kids, if you ask a boy will say he want to grow up and be a doctor or a lawyer. If you ask a girl what she want to be, she want to be a psychiatrist and a nurse. But ask any people what they want to be. But ask one typical men and women, they say, what do you want to be you when you grow up? They'll say something. You know, you will never hear for a kid that say, you know what, I want to grow up and being a hustler, a dope dealer, or a killer, or a murderer, or a rapist. I want to grow up being a lot of things and be infected by the society. But you know the most thing of all, I want to grow up and be a gangster. Because gangsters make the world go around, right? Let me tell you something. If gangsters make the world go around, why is it that in every movies and music videos, even cartoons, they portraying that? Like gangsters is something to be cool about. Tell these kids the truth. It's really not a good lifestyle. It's not. Yeah, you got some gangster politicians, but the difference is the gangster politician, they remain sitting on the throne of the power, man, and they continue to get the power. They continue that, even though they get right back. They get a couple of spins off the bench and then get right back in the job. That's politician gangsters. But gangsters, real gangsters, they out there killing innocent men and innocent women and children, right? And they try to claim they help out the community. Really. Now, you got some of them really do help out. But let's be honest. Be honest with you. When gangsters ever been fit a description of being a role model? Think about it. Think about it for a second, especially young people. Why would you want to grow up being a gangster? I want to grow up and be anything to I expect my mind what I want to be. A gangster? Are you out of your mind? You basically saying that it's cool to go out there and kill innocent people, but they ain't gonna mess with the ones who seek no innocence. They ain't gonna mess with them, but they'll mess with the ones that seek innocence. And I found it funny. I don't got no love for no Crip or no Blood or thug or gangster or whatever you want to call it, because they destroyed their own community. And I know what people are going to say, it's the system, it's the system. We can blame the system all we want, but the difference is you are no different of the system. You just like it. You condoning it, the main of the problem, and can't fix the problem. And I ain't going to lie to you, man. If this stuff gets out of hand and people get out of control, they're going to bring the National Guard up in there. Because I am getting sick and tired of seeing this. I really am. Everywhere I go, even my own community. And you know what the sad part about it? Women worship this stuff and thinking that's cool. No, it's not. It's not cool. And he put you in danger and your kid in danger, and he can't provide for you. You got to provide for him. He get it an illegal way. I will never in my life want to grow up and be a gangster because I learned that's not a good lifestyle. It seemed all flashy and shiny to people, but it's really not. I was just watching a documentary called Alpo, and it was talk about the guy. If you never heard Al Poe is that black dark dark caramel flexion Puerto Rican guy who played that from Cameron and Connie Piper and Wood Cooper Wood Cooper, whatever his name is, in the movie that played that Jimi Hendrix. If you watch that movie, and I forgot who direct, watch that movie Paid in Full. It's a good movie. It was based on Al Poe and Z and Rich Porter. It was a true story about what goes on in the 80s. And a lot of guys, people look up to these guys like street hustlers. Everybody look up a hustler. Cause they ain't looking for no doctor, or lawyer, no teacher. Have you ever hear a white kid look up a Marilyn Manson? You ain't gonna hear no kid look up to Marilyn Manson. They'll like Marilyn Manson, but you never hear them kids say, "I want to grow up and be Marilyn Manson and start killing people and do my own, get the women, do my own dirty work." Cause I'm too pussy, a squirt, we can squeak a dick pack a worm, a dick pussy have a dick worm, can't do it for myself. You ain't gonna hear no white kids say that. You damn sure don't hear no Spanish kids want to grow up and be some bad kids. Don't get me wrong, you damn sure don't hear that, but it's always that the black community, we glorify that. And that's other races do it too, but they look at better suggestion role model. I have friends grow up trying to get worship of this stuff, behind this stuff. And it's nothing to be glorified about. It's really not, because that's really caused our community in the first place. This is why they put Barack Obama in there, to make a role example, a role we could set and guide, and a role we could walk and pass on. We talking about the system. People gonna do anything to protect this system, because without this system, people don't have less than less have than nothing. So let me get this straight. Let the drug dealers and murderers and all of them look out for the people. Are you out of your mind? If anybody that's stupid enough to think like that, you come and talk to me and tell me what you suggest. Anybody who's stupid enough to think like that, but they're not the ones who built the country. The Freemasonry, the military, and the FBI and the CIA, they built this country. If you think they're going to mess up all their hard day work and let somebody come like you and take in and take over, hell no. They're not going to allow that to happen. Only way to beat the system out, reason with it. Now, don't get me wrong. I respect honest politicians, but not no crooked ones. Look, I get what a lot of people are saying. You got certain gangsters snitching each other all the time, when in each crime they commit and crimes they don't want to commit. They always say they always say you can't do the crime, don't do the crime. if you can't do the crime, don't do the time. If you don't want to do the crime, you don't got to do no time. If you don't do the crime, if you can't do the time. If you do the crime, don't do the time. Then don't do the crime. People don't respect laws. And this is why that Trayvon Martin example, why that happened. Look how Trayvon Martin portrayed as a thug and George Zimmerman as the hero. Who you think most America is going to review to look up? George Zimmerman. Why? Because he stood his ground and protect the property, even though he don't own the property and apartment. Which that's wrong for Trayvon. Which is wrong for George Zimmerman shot Trayvon Martin. It should have never happened like that. But I feel like Trayvon Martin had the right to be hit back. This is why people always say why people don't trust the police. Don't get me wrong. You got some bad cops out there. The difference between the good cop and the bad cop. The good cop is keep bad people out of the streets. The bad cops to keep the bad people in the streets from being proud of them that they can get the money. See, that's the difference. See, this is the thing. All this stuff that people worship, and you mean to tell me I gotta pray these folks? No, they destroying my community, and a lot of them too stupid to realize that. They are just as much as a blame as the system does. They are just as much. How many more innocent people gonna be buried in the near for the grave? I even lost uh, uh, my uncle. I lost my uncle from behind this. My uncle, my mother's my mother's brother, his son, my mother's brother, my mother's brother, her brother's son was got arrested because that was like 10 or 11 years ago, and it was on First 48. He shot his best friend all because over a girl because they were standing in the near of the rain, and he wait to the rain to stop, and he said he got somebody else in company in the house, but he told him he want him to get in the house now because he in the room with the woman. They need some time alone, but he told him he had to tell him that he want to wait to the rain to stop, and they got into a physical argument, and you know how everything goes back, and he actually shot the guy, the friend that he grew up with since they were little kids. Since they were 6 years old, sixth grade year old school. For nothing, you kill somebody, and they ran and do things together as brothers. And you mean to tell them that's a life? And carried the ditch out the body, and I know he had somebody help him. I didn't like what my uncle did, but my uncle shouldn't have never done that, and now he got arrested for life. And he lied to the whole family victim, say the victim family, because he was family to them, to his family members. All say, don't worry, we gonna get through this. We gonna find somebody who did it, and it come along the killer right along their faces. It was him. It's just like the movie Juice, when Bishop shot Raheem, and they were brothers. It was just like that when my cousin, my uncle went out. It's not a good life. I don't care what nobody said. Anybody's that stupid enough to glorify that, you part of the problem. I don't got no love for thugs, drug dealers and hustlers, and I feel like saying fuck all of them. Yeah, I said it. I'm serious. I don't give a damn. They are just as much as to blame as the system does. I'm being honest. My uncle got jumped behind some damn thugs. And you mean to tell me I gotta pray to these folks? I can't even get a fucking girl for crying out loud. But I gotta take care of each bastard ass kids from them because some woman I can't I can't have a baby by my own. It's bad enough, man. You can't get no love from your own people, but you can't get no love for any other else because they think you out there doing something. This is why it's hard for my people to try to get anywhere in life. It is hard nowadays because us as black men, we ain't stepping up. But there are brothers out there that do step up. But these are the guys they don't even want. And black women know exactly what I'm talking about. It's the guy that's going to school, that making something out of himself. They look at him, oh, he's cute and all, but he's a bitch. When a woman say you're too nice, she's basically saying you're not manly. Chances are, leave her alone. Leave her alone because she don't know. Because the man she grew up with is these kind of guys she believe. That's fine. I'm tired of seeing this stuff. I'm tired of seeing this stuff all the time. And yet you ain't got no car. And I feel like I'm the only one, not just for me, but my brother. We the only two ain't got no kids. And they assume like we got children. It really sucks like ass, but that's how it is in the real world. That's how it is. It's always been like that. It's been like that for a long fucking time. And I'm sick of it. Every other guy's getting laid. Why I can't get one? But I guess I got to presume to play that position as the nice guy, right? I'm still nice, but I'm not nice like I always used to. But I'm not worried about it. It happens. It happens all the time. And they wonder why there's so many black men, good and successful brothers going to white women, and they call them out and saying they're sellouts. That's funny. That's funny hearing from that. I can't blame brothers out there because they feel like their own women don't want them, so they go somewhere else. It'd be the same thing black women. If her own men don't want her, she goes somewhere else and go. And to me, it's sad. It's sad. It's always been this way. And it's what's so bad, we can't even defend ourselves against all this bullshit in the black community. All this stuff that's going on. And they don't even want to bring the fucking military. Oh, you bringing the man here. The man. Oh, you going to trying to take another brother, sister down. That's not a brother and that's not a sister. I don't sit in them as my brothers and sisters. I sit in them as my fallen enemy. And I say it to whites. I say it to Asian, everybody else, even my own people. And you mean to tell me I got to pray for these folks? Never. I won't do it. I'm sorry. Until they asking for that and reimpay and rebuild what they cost to rebuild to their what I'm trying to say is they need to help to rebuild the community they destroyed their cost of their community. Now maybe I'll pray for them, but other than that, fuck that. I won't do it. I want to see them suffer the consequences because these folks, man. Why I had to show love for them? They can kill me just as much as they could kill you. I ain't gonna lie, my own brother will look just like me, ready to kill me faster than a white guy does. Just like that. You got white guys will do me in too, will kill me. But really what's fucked up the most, your own folks will go against you. Because you trying to do what's right. I can't help if I stay out of trouble. Because I know how this system is. I know it because by the time you got to be so squeaky fucking clean that you don't have, if you have one amount of stain of dirt on you, you ain't good anymore. It's like that. That's how the system reproduce and produce out of the self, out of the system. This whole gangster lifestyle. If you look at the movie, man, Scarface, that woman realized when that scene when Tony Montana, he was going through a hard day out there in the streets, and he was trying to get some babies out of her. She didn't want no babies by Tony Montana because she realized what kind of father he is when he go home. He ain't gonna go out there. He gonna play cops, sticking cops and sticking robbing them people. And she out there being the mother and being nursing off to the damn child and to the milk out of her veins, out of the spine, out of the baby in the womb, out of her with the child that she had on him. She realized they're not winners. They're losers. They're losers. They realize that. That's what these guys are. They ain't nothing but fucking losers. I don't like living around them. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't like motherfuckers living around me. Because if they threaten me and try to do harm to me, I got something for them. I ain't gotta say it on YouTube, but I got something for them. I'm a switch attached to their goddamn throats. I can say it like that. And I have the right to feel like this. I have the right because it don't make no sense. You sit there and you try to do the right thing, but every time you get throw a tough books at you. You get tired of being a good person all the time. You really do. I am not saying you got to be bad, but sometimes you got to be considered bad as a fence because no matter how much you a good person, people take advantage of that. They will do it in a minute, and I see this. But they won't fuck with the ones who causing all the hell raisins out there. They won't do that. They do the ones, and they wonder why there's so much. It's not a good people out there in the world anymore. I'm really tired of it. I really am. It's like you sit there, and I have the right to feel this way. I try to understand them, but how can you understand them? How? They won't change. They ain't changed a bit. And it's end up worse. Look at Chief Keef. And you can't tell me Chief Keef ain't killed somebody. And I believe he had something to do with Lil JoJo's murder. Lil JoJo ain't innocent himself. I mean, chances are these little nuff head, rugged ass dudes, these little boys, they know what they do. They carrying guns. Chances are they shoot and run, and then actually they kill somebody, and they being monitored at the police every time. They don't even realize it. I'm gonna be something in my life. I'm done with this rap shit. Cause rap is nothing but scream as a joke. You got real artists out there that try to be themselves. They won't support them. They don't even want to support guys like Lupe Fiasco, cause he's not a gangster. They won't support guys like that. They won't. They won't post Jamar, whatever his name is. They won't even support him. You got real artists that really make a something out of music, but they won't support them. I don't know why, but that's just how it is. It's been like that. And that's why you ain't gonna never see me commit a crime. Because I'm not gonna pay each death what I cause in society enough. And I don't give a fuck how people felt like that. I felt like that, and to this day I still do. I still do, man. Wow, and it showed me. It showed me what this world, what it really is. And they wonder why we live in this racist certain state of society that we in. I ain't gonna lie. As a black man, you be the most hated man because your image is being distorted as a thug, as a criminal, as a baller, as a player. But they never show a good father, good lover, and good protector. My uncle took care of kids like it don't belong to his. And he ain't gonna never be a ones like that. But he can't remain to get his own seed from a woman. He had to take care of other seed by there's some women out there by premium relationship that other men they had. That's funny, but that's how it is. I deserve my own child. It could be a woman with no kids or a woman who got kids or not. It's sad. It really is. It's sad that you have to deal with this stuff. You have to deal with this every day. I remember Harvey Superboy showed a video, and there was brothers just sitting up there saying that they had to deal with the harassment every time because you try to make it out there in the world. And one of the brothers said he had to deal with the brother with a successful car, but all they see is the thugs. And you could tell they've been hurt because they just like me when I was coming up. They just like me. And I think, man, if it gets worse, we need to start defending ourselves. And I mean, I'm dead serious on this. What might happen if the system reinforces and reincarnates itself? It'd be bad people out there in the streets being hurt, innocent folks. And innocent folks going to have to be the ones out there got to protect themselves out here. Because I'm telling you, it's some sick-ass motherfuckers out here. Police can't protect people all the time. They protect as much as they can, but it's gonna. I got a feeling it's gonna get worse, and I know it. I know it because people allow it to happen. They did. All this mindset, people will do what they want, man. It's messed up, man. This whole gangster lifestyle shit, it's all bullshit. It really is. They're not winning at all. They're not winning. They think they're winning, but they're not. Even if they do know about leadership in the world, what do they know? They don't know shit. They can't do what the Masons do. They can't do what the CIA, the FBI, and all the rest of the president do. What do they know? They don't know shit. How they gonna go against the system against that? You explain this to me. All you thugs and murders and crips out there, explain that how you gonna go against that. How you gonna do that? How? Explain that to me. I'm still waiting. Y'all talk about Illuminati. That's all I'm hearing the people that mention Illuminati. But you know different than Illuminati. You just Illuminati native of killing of your own system. And y'all gonna be like that the rest of y'all lives, man. That's why nobody wants to be around with y'all. Nobody wants nothing to do with y'all. Because they look at y'all as a product of example. Y'all the scums, a scumbatic, a scum, and wicked, a scum of the scumbatic of the earth that nobody wants to be a walk on. It's like stepping on a dog shit. You just wipe it off with the damn shoelaces without the shoe with no lace. You tell me, and that's a life. I want to live. I want to live for a long time and have some kids, and that's just it, and continue living life and have a wife. All this gangster lifestyle people worship so much, it's all bullshit. It's all bullshit. All this about I'm a bad motherfucker. I like to take everybody out. And then you got these racist ass fucking Ku Klux Klan racist white guys out there. They're nothing but a gang like everybody else. They nothing but gangs. I call them terrorists. They're terrorized the goddamn communities. I don't even blame the fathers. Don't want their daughters being turned out like that. They want them to have a husband. Somebody gonna be there for them and afford to take care of the kids. Right now, I gotta take care of myself now. I can't have babies right now. I gotta have money to take care of them. And women don't think about that. He have to go out there and get a job. If he don't afford to take care of no child, man, the child protective service is going to take care of him, or the child support, or it's going to be her on food stamp and welfare. What that tell you right there? That's why you see so many women living on Section 8 houses. It ain't nothing new. It's been like that for years, and that's why men are sitting around here. Because each man that coming out of the prison ain't doing shit, ain't doing nothing. Look what the bad guys have to deal with. Once he get out of prison, he fucked. He's an unlisted Now, I believe some of them do deserve a chance. I understand people make mistakes, man, but don't make so much mistakes you ain't gonna get no chance. The society don't want nothing to do with you. I'd rather be a good guy than rather be a bad guy. Because the bad guys, they had to deal with, the only person they had to depend on is themselves. They come from broken homes, broken family, not a mother, not a father. The only person they got to raise is themselves. They had to deal with that. Good guys have families, and that explains why women go to them, because they give them the family they never had. I understand that's tough. They had to deal with that. And bad girls have to deal with it too. I ain't gonna lie to you. People got to change, but so is bad folks, man. And hopefully with good people with me, it's just like that song. You know, Akon say, and kiss his feet, and sooner it will come, and join it together as a knife. It won't be good and evil go at each other all the time. Because good people created evil. They did. And evil create good folks. I see this stuff all the time, and it never gets old. Never. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't even like living around other people, because I speculate that made me don't even want to trust them. I don't like living my own, because even my own brothers will go against me, and my own women. And this is stuff that you got to deal with. Wow, it make you sit there and say you sitting on the top of the world of yourself now. So I'm just telling people, man, whatever you at right now, be very careful certain neighborhoods that you live, because make something out of yourself, man. Because nobody loves the ghetto. Nobody loves the projects. Nobody wants to be. That's why people scared to make business out there in community, because all they do is scatter around and build more prison instead of school. Why you think all these pushing the school and pushing further people out of there? This is why I understand why old people tell folks, especially young people, wait till you get married before you have kids. I get it, because sex is always bad for some point. They get it from the wrong reasons. Have you noticed it? Think about all the women you want in your high school, but these same women did not give no time to benefit you to play. Now they got full of kids, and they coming to you all of a sudden because they knew they made a mistake. You see this all the time. And it's not like that now, man, but it do need to change, man. It really do. This whole gangster lifestyle, it's really over. This whole gangster lifestyle, people glorify and worship so much, man. It's really killing community. It's really killing it. And they wonder why there's not enough black business out there. And this is why. This is why you always see white business in their community, because they got some what you call a neighborhood neighborhood watch and protect the other community, and neighbors look out for each other. It need to be the same thing. And I think in my community, my father is been in the neighborhood watch. Yeah, they have to look out one another. Cause the way things are, man, it's to me, it's just sad, man. I don't know, man. I lost my friends behind this whole gangster lifestyle. I lost my friend. Even my cousin, I mean, not my cousin, my uncle shot his best friend for nothing because he was showing out in front of the damn girl. Because he wouldn't, he told me he couldn't stay. He had to go. But he wanted to wait till the rain stops. And it was sad. It was sad. It was sad at the same time. My cousin just, I don't know if he was sick or got shot or something like that. But he was all right, though. But this is why, man, to me, it is hard to be a man in this society. It really is, especially a black man at that. Because we always got to work 10 times harder than anybody. That's why some black women wouldn't believe there are brothers out there that don't have no kids. There are some black women still believe they brothers got kids. Well, they better start waking up, man, because I'm telling you right now. And same thing, you got black men thinking that black women ain't got kids. Black women ain't got no kids. There are black women don't even got no kids. But see, this is why there's certain images should not be pre-represent and unrepresent for us. This whole gangster lifestyle is really bullshit. It really is. I don't give a fuck what people say. I say fuck them. They can kiss my whole ass because they know this is the truth. This is nothing but the fucking truth. Nobody wants to be around that in their community. This is why you got so many brothers and sisters that move out of the community because they don't want to deal with it. I don't blame Obama. Don't want to deal with this. Oprah and all the rest of them don't want to give anything back in the black community because we don't have it together. We don't have the economic. We can't blame white people. They got their problems. They try to fix out what's going on. We can't blame nobody but ourselves. We can't. We damn sure can't fucking blame the Illuminati and the fucking Freemasons. That's just each excuse they're trying to use. Tired of hearing that excuse by men, especially men. Oh, it's the white man. This is the system. It's the women, and I'm getting tired of hearing women make excuse why this stuff is going to. That it's the man, it's the system, it's the I need help and all that stuff. My mother was a single mother. She took care of $2 by herself before she had us, before she had another man in her life. It ain't that hard. If she could make it out there, so can you. You got men out there can take care of kids by himself. You don't hear him complaining. But like I said, I really want to make this video because it bothers me so much. I want to get back in my community, man, but I'm not going to get back to the community that you got brothers and sisters. We want to tear each other down. I got tired of that. I got tired of it. Shit, you can't even get fucking laid for Christ's sakes. As a man that I am, I'm 26. That is crazy. And I shouldn't have to date outside my fucking race. I shouldn't have to. No matter how much of beautiful white women. I don't even like white women like that. Some are beautiful. Don't get me wrong. I really want to get with my own women. But I can't even do that because there's so much problems over there. So much problems. They still want to put the blame, but they never look at themselves. They cause of it as well. That's crazy. I don't know about you, man. When is ever gonna fucking change? I just wish this whole gangster lifestyle would be dead. All this shit that people worship so much, it's killing community. But gangster lifestyle is gonna be here to stay, and people glorify that. That's why I feel bad looking at shit like American Gangster. I'm glad they took that off on BET because that's really embarrassing. People glorify gangsters. They will never put that shit on MTV. I'll tell you that much. Cause white folks ain't gonna fly in their shit, and they ain't with that in their community, and they damn sure ain't playing that on Asian community. They're not going for it. They're not gonna go for it. But they'll put it on BET. I watch American Gangster. Don't get me wrong. That's not a good lifestyle. It's a death lifestyle. And just the guy who played Train Day, he the guy that he was joining the Crips. He made a documentary called Party Bastards, and he was saying this whole gang bang is bullshit, and it is. Find something else to do, man. Find something else you want to be. But don't grow up being a gangster, man, because it's not a good life. Because two places you're gonna go with that lifestyle that you choose. If you want to choose that lifestyle, that's pursued you to fit you what you are. Then go ahead. You're gonna end up dead or in jail. That's the first thing you'll go right there. Dead or in jail. There's no solution to go a solution of the road you're gonna go. Cause I remember a game said to a lyric, when gangsters ever gonna win? Gangsters ain't never gonna win. They always lose. Gangsters, if they ain't rat each other out and they ain't shoot each other out, they probably just tired each other out. They ain't living no house in the big old hills like the rich, wealthy person is. I don't know about you, but I'd rather be rich and wealthy as a brother, as a way, in a good way, instead of being on the goddamn corner all the fucking time. It to me is sad. It's sad that some people think this certain lifestyle is glorified, is worth to be glorified. There ain't nothing glorified, and ain't nothing coming to that to be in this lifestyle. Because nobody else wants to deal with that lifestyle. But all you doing is bringing destruction of your death and under constructing and not being productive to yourself to make things better. All I can say to this people, man, be careful about what you're about to become. Because if you don't be careful what you become what you expect to become. The more you bring the reading the fed off the hate that you fed, that you become to what you say you are to become. And you bring people are afraid of you, don't want to be around you. Nobody wants to deal with you. You got too much hate. People got so much hate in their heart. They got so much of it. I don't like being around them because I might try to hurt them. One or two, I might take their life. You got folks like that. You can't help them because in their mind, it's that they ready to kill you. You can't even help a racist white person. You can't even do that because they got so much hate in them. Or a damn Negroid who's sitting there and want to pull a gun on you faster than anything he want to slip up helping a wallet to get back on his feet. Can't do that. People hurt people nowadays. Because once people bring fear around you, you bring this fear to scare to yourself. Who else want to be around that? No one else but that. So you tell me. And all I can say to this man, don't think this gangster lifestyle is a certain road you could go to be the pass on. Try something else, man. But don't grow up be a gangster. Don't. And that goes to young people, young kids, everybody. Because all it's gonna lead you is destruction of the court of corporate of justice law of the box, or it's gonna lead you to the death of the graveyard ship and the digging a hole out of your grave. That's all it's gonna go, and that's all I can say about that. All right. So be careful what you're about to become, and don't become what you the squirt to hate, what the skirt to hate what you about to become. Become what you say what you about to be, what made to be, what you made yourself to be something you want to be, be something to be anything that you could be in your life. Don't become to what you expect to become to be. Don't do that. Because all you're doing is hurting everyone and hurting cool to yourself, all right? All right. And it's your boy Domination. This is Back in the Basic. Chuck of the Deuce. That's how we do it, Texas, baby. Until next time, all right? All right. Peace, and I'm out.